Hello, my name is Commissioner Larry Geiger, and unfortunately, I once again have to interrupt this amazing Professional Gamers Federation Friday Night Fights for an unfortunate message for all of you. Due to an unbelievable and unprecedented fight between Johnny the Mouth Malone and the Big Mac Daddy Show, they have been suspended, fined, as well as shamed more than you will ever know from tonight's Friday Night Fights. Their suspension, however, will be lifted as they will be allowed to return for next week's Friday Night Fight. I once again apologize deeply to each and every one of you, but at the Professional Gamers Federation, we do nothing except excellence. And fighting in real life outside of a Tim Horton is unacceptable. To close, I also leave Johnny the Mouth Malone with a warning. If you ever disgrace Nickelback again, there will be consequences that you are not and never will be ready for. Nickelback is a sacred treasure, and I will never have them besmirched on the PGF. Thank you all for being here, and I now let you continue to the regular scheduled show. And because it's the PGF, you better believe we got the fight on camera. Enjoy the show, everyone.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the PGF's Friday Night Fight. And boy, oh boy, am I ever excited to once again be able to share with you what the PGF does best, excellence. Because right now, as much as, well, it breaks my heart to say it, Johnny the Mouth Malone and the Big Mac Daddy Show are not going to be here tonight. I know it is absolutely a terrible thing, but ultimately they took their gaming into the real world, and that Tim Hortons will never be the same. And if they think that we're going to be paying for the damages, they have another thing coming. So as I say hello to my favorite brother Z-Diz, I also say hello, Bouncin Betty, and how the heck are you doing on this amazing PGF Friday night?
Hello, hello. I'm doing great. How are you, Marcus?
Oh, my goodness. I am more tired than you could ever imagine because, as you can see, Larry has woken up from his latest binge, and he has come back with a fury. Man, because he may disappear for a couple weeks, but he stays in charge that whole time. And that fever dream of a note that he sent me, written in, I'm hoping, red ink, I'll never forget it. I can't. It's
snappy.
I can tell you, 2025 is starting rockety, and the Make Gaming Great Again tour is in full swing because we have our current BBC holder, Nustin, and the one and only Rootin, Tootin, Titan, the former, or no, excuse me, apologize, this current double FAC and almost BBC. I apologize. It's like I said, it's been a long week, you know. Sleeps for the dead, and I don't think Larry understands there's a difference. But we have an amazing thing going because I'm just so excited. Sorry, I'm getting back on the rails. Now, Betty, this week we have a little bit of an earthquake of some ramifications that we got to deal with. From Johnny the Mouth Malone. He thought it would be clever to write himself and make himself a diss track against the Big Mac Daddy Show. And don't get me wrong, it was fire.
Well, it's really good. That's what I was going to say, yeah.
It was unadulterated, pure, gasoline-driven, nitro-infused, jet fuel enhanced, fire.
Yep.
But my, oh my, did it set in place a whole bunch of dominoes that got knocked down that all ended at that Tim Hortons fight. You want to see the video?
Oh, I do. I was promised a video. I thought we'd be seeing that right now.
Well, later on, we're going to be watching that epic battle between the two Canadians. But for now, Johnny, the Mouth Malone, Daddy Destroyer, is coming at you live right now.
dresser looking lady 2.0 fire. Mac Daddy line, pussy in the ass, so you lay cock and tile. The big bad fighter figure you are the goat, even though you beg my ghost ways. You're the most unlucky bunch from the lottery, hitting on the people that are cheaper when you're feeble. All you do is bitch, you complain. One like a hillbilly from Alberta, you are ashamed. Alberta is the reason the only time I wish Canada didn't exist. No people want you as a champ. At least someone can handle your dumb ass. You're even more shittier than Nickelback. Hearing your voice is like hearing that retarded ass band, yeah. By the way, Big Mac Daddy, what's with the stupid name? You bring nothing to the game. I beat you at your own game, even in this rap game. So bring it on, you're like a cheap circumcision. You're just a rip-off. You only jump to kick because you couldn't make it work with Twitch. Money ain't the issue, it's you. You'll never make it big. Your streams and your fans are flat than the soda you ain't gonna fist. Let me quote you real quick. You are so dead to me, just like Z does, yeah. Big Mac Daddy, what a big fatty, what a crap baby. Cross dresser looking lady 2.0 fire. Mac Daddy line, pussy in the ass, so you lay cock and tile. Is that you jerking off when you scream? No wonder you lost that GTA. It's because your hands were slipping from the cream. You sound like knockoff Rick for old man. Let me get you a chair. You ain't funny, that's why you cannot stand up. So bitch, put your hands up. This is police brutality. I shoot your ass then I call back up. TikTok think they got your back. With your fat ass, you may as well take a seat. Your crowd is as short-lived as your McDonald's receipt. You could be like Christopher Reeve. You could be a wheelchair bound from these bars that hit big deep. You bitch like a sheep. Only fucking a sheep, because fuck what you heard. You can't say nothing, you nerd. FFA, BBC, PGF championship. Bitch, it's the big three. You ain't part of the three. You ain't Big Mac at all. You were just a sad for a Happy Meal toy. You are cheaper, plastic, and small. You were from Twitch just to kick. You thought you could rise to the fame, but your streams are like Wi-Fi. It is laggy and so lame. You and Z just left Twitch because you both thought you could hack the grind. I guess you thought the bad hammer dropped unless you fell behind. Everything you tell your chat is a lie. That's why I wait for the day they press unsubscribe. You ain't no daddy, you are a clown. I'll call you Fat McDonald while you eat your fries and your channel burns down. Switching platforms ain't gonna help your brand. Just like Nickelback and Ozzy Osbourne, what a washed up band. I don't care, then again, why should we even care? Your career is more ghosted when I haunt your lair. You ain't oily, need to retire. You're out of juice, and if you got a little, it has seemed to expire. Go ahead, keep chasing dreams, but here's a known fact. You're shittier than Taylor Swift, and you're a snack wrap, not a Big Mac. This is how we do it in the hood. This is how we do it when we're feeling good. Big Mac Daddy, what a big fatty, what a crap baby. Cross dresser looking lady 2.0 fire. Mac Daddy line, pussy in the ass, so you lay cock and tile.
You know, you can't help but shake your ass and move your body.
It's so good.
It's such a jam, Betty. Unbelievable, man. Pure fire. And unfortunately, Z-Diz, you know, I can't blame him for not really liking it because Johnny is just mean to him, you know? Mm-hmm. He is. Johnny's been losing his mind.
The power of the championship has gone to his head, I think.
Well, I think he forgets that he accidentally won it. You know, because ultimately he was trying to screw over everybody in that Dead by Daylight match, only to not understand the game well enough that he made Mac lose. And then ever since then, he has been on a tirade. And I can tell you, you ever talk about Nickelback in front of me like that, there'd be a lot more than a burning Tim Hortons going on. Unbelievable. But Nickelback atrocities aside, Betty, we have an amazing show. Because later on, we're going to show you that fight. But right now, we are going to show you the one, the only, the BBC holder himself. Woo. ButNustin is going once again into Grand Theft Auto, where he is continuing the Making Gaming Great Again tour. This is his last match before he invades the GTA roleplay world. So get ready, because the one and only ButNustin Make Gaming Great Again tour is coming to your town and possibly your server.
What's going on, PGF? ButNustin, we're back with the Make Gaming Great Again tour. We're staying in the realm of PGF this time. We're doing the Mount Chiliad challenge. I got to get to the top of Mount Chiliad in 7 minutes and base jump off of it. Nothing too hard. It's just going to be another incredible display of my talent and my prowess in both the real world and the video game world. If you guys are interested in this tour, make sure to follow along on all of my socials, _Nustin on Twitter. And if you want any merch from the Make Gaming Great Again tour, make sure you guys check out www.officialpgf.com for all the merch.
Absolutely,
Beautiful.
because ButNustin, not only is he kicking ass and taking names, he is making gaming great again. So ButNustin, if you're ready, you got 7 minutes to get up a slippery mountain with a very fast car. Do you have the skill and do you have the guts? There's only one way to find out, and it begins right now. John, he's supposed to have 7 minutes. We apologize, y'all.
Who thought
Okay,
John?
let's
Hey,
get that
hey,
refreshed.
Hey,
Seven-
consider it the makeup for the clock issue last week that nearly cost me my BBC.
Well, a controversial ending to an insane and unbelievable impromptu match between ButNustin and the MacDaddyShow. I'll tell you, Nustin, we have seen some intense battles in my day, and that airplane battle between you and Mac was one for the ages. Now, there are people, though, saying that controversial win, Mac got screwed, and ultimately, we couldn't help but notice that you don't have a title match this week.
I mean, look, I've already proved. I'd agree with you in the fact that it was controversial, but I've already proved enough in the PGF. I can't believe that I was blindsided like that after everything that I'm trying to do for the PGF and its people. I'm trying to bring entertainment to a title that wasn't really defended. There was no real honor in the BBC and the PGF up until I really won it. So, I mean, I agree in the fact that it was controversial, but I mean, look, I've proved everything that I need to. Whoa.
ButNustin makes his first mistake and finds himself tumbling back down this terrible mountain.
Hey, it ain't called a challenge for no reason.
So I can't help but notice we find ourselves once again in the dark of the Los Santos Desert.
I was going to say the same thing. Either night or foggy. Our luck.
Well, we ultimately make sure that every one of our gamers has the ultimate challenge ahead of them. And climbing up Mount Chiliad is hard enough, but climbing out Mount Chiliad without headlights or a sunshine on your shoulder would make John Denver weep.
At least
So-
you got those
Wearing
bright
sunglasses,
rings.
too.
While wearing sunglasses, ButNustin is climbing his way up Mount Chiliad at an
Whoa.
amazing
We're
and
getting pretty
alarming
close.
speed.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, this
Might as well take some shortcuts.
ButNustin not scared of going a little off-road with an unconventional vehicle.
Going off a little drift action.
oh boy. Up.
ButNustin, I believe, might be showing off.
Well, he's
Up.
got the time.
Well, as you remember,
I got this fancy sports car. Might as well show the PGF what it can do.
Betty, ButNustin arguably lost the Professional Gamers Federation Championship match on For Honor because he did get a little arrogant when it appeared like he had Mac Daddy in the bag. You remember that match?
Well, I do. It's been months. I think Nustin's learned a thing or two.
420 nice.
Nice indeed.
All right, ButNustin continuing his pursuit up the mountains. Once again,
Oh, little flip.
little bit of a
gotta turn the other way.
softball match for our BBC
go.
holder.
We'll go backwards.
Oh,
We'll
you
go
think so?
backwards.
Well, more,
Whoa.
I imagine if you get to do your challenge going in reverse,
Yeah.
it's either overconfidence or under challenge,
Well, that's
Or
true.
maybe I'm just that good.
or the unadulterated skills of our professional gamers never cease to amaze me. Even as he drives past a parachute.
Whoa.
I already got one. I don't need it.
He doubled up to catch up.
We're almost there.
I mean, ButNustin ultimately showing everybody how climbing Mount Chiliad is done. With little to no challenge,
Right.
ButNustin gets to enjoy the views. Well, oh my goodness.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Oh, geez.
Get those tires on the
Well,
ground.
Oh my goodness, with only 3 minutes left, ButNustin may have gotten a little too cocky for this Ken house.
Oh my.
Everyone, who doesn't love a buzzer beater? Who doesn't love a buzzer beater? That's what we're aiming for. We're aiming to entertain the people. You know, clearly me dominating the PGF scene doesn't really do anything for anyone, so we got to make it close.
But
I do appreciate
somehow.
a close match.
absolutely,
Yeah.
because as everybody knows, there ain't nothing worse than a blowout.
Yeah.
See every single Super Bowl
Every
for an
single-
example.
There has
I
to be
mean,
some
hey,
good-
I personally am a fan of Super Bowl 52. Pretty close match, arguably one of the greatest Super Bowls of all time.
Well, ButNustin wears more than PGF gold around his body, as he is, of course, was in the process of being recruited to the NFL.
That's true. That's
When
true.
we managed to steal him away, and I can tell you, whether he's dominating on the field or in Los Santos, nothing seems to really stop ButNustin lately.
Well,
Not
he just-
even Mount Chiliad.
He seems unfazed. No challenge is too big. No mountain's too tall.
Ain't no mountain high enough. And I do believe there ain't no valley low enough to keep ButNustin away from a BBC.
Having that kind of mentality, I would have never become the incredible football champion that I am right now. And how much time we got on the?
With a minute 40 left, ButNustin finds himself easily climbing
Basically
up
there.
this mountain.
Let's just
Oh.
back it.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
just back it up. Let's just
I mean, I think this is the
back it
the
up
third
all the
climb.
way to the top.
So ButNustin, with these accusations being thrown at you by Mac, oh my gosh, ButNustin, an unbelievable show of arrogance.
You know, I have to look back. The cameras don't work for me, so I get it.
And we can clock it. How much time is left?
ButNustin makes it up to the top of Mount Chiliad with 1 minute to spare.
Wow.
I hate to say it, but I really do understand why there have been some grumblings about the difficulty of these recent matches of our BBC holder.
You know what? The grumblings, regardless, I feel like out of anyone, has the right to grumble. You know, I'm putting my body, my time, my sanity on the line week in and week out to entertain everybody in the PGF. I went so far as to putting my BBC up every single week, and it doesn't get me anything. It doesn't get me respect. Certainly doesn't get me the ability to pull my parachute, but it doesn't matter. We did the challenge anyways.
Oh my goodness!
We did the challenge anyways. It doesn't matter. But the point is, I am and always will be the PGF BBC holder. All right, and no matter what I got to do to entertain these people, it doesn't seem to be enough. So I think we're gonna be holding off putting this up for grabs, because clearly the PGF is picky about my opponents, and we're gonna wait for somebody that'll actually earn a spot.
An unbelievable ending to a interesting match. Once again, ButNustin manages to get up to the mountain with a little bit of a technical issue with his parachute at the end there. But ultimately, congratulations once again, ButNustin, to another easily walked to victory on the PGF. And I can tell you, this ain't it for the PGF Friday Night Fights, because tonight we have some true competition coming at you that we can be very proud of, because the Rootin' Tootin' Titan is also making gaming great again, and he's doing it in Marvel Rivals. That's right. As he continues to climb the continues to climb the ranks of the Marvel Rivals competitive scene. He is, I believe, a month away in the process. He'll fill you in on it late as we go in, because the Rootin' Tootin' Titan is making gaming great again, and he is going to after the beautiful, the bodacious, and the brilliant Bouncin Betty hits us with some big news. So, Betty, hang on tight. We have not adjusted the transportation system. Poof, she's there.
I'm here. Good to see you all. Marcus, let me save you. Whether they're climbing mountains or climbing leaderboards, our professional gamers are doing the best for the PGF. Thank you very much. All right, so now on to big news with Betty. Last week, we tried something a little bit different for the news with Betty, and we instantly regretted it. So here we are, back to our original format, bring you the biggest news in the gaming world right from the PGF. To start, we have more Marvel Rivals news. They are in the news again with their Spring Festival event. There will be Twitch drops from January 27th through February 5th. They also had a streamer-exclusive event on January 18th and 19th that we at the PGF had to decline due to a scheduling conflict. Maybe next time, Marvel, have your people call our people. Maybe we can set something up. If you're so lucky. Fun and sad news to cover next. An anime MMO called Blue Protocol ended on January 18th, 2025. As a way to celebrate the game ending, the community came together and threw a huge dance party. A small number of players gathered initially in the game, and those numbers grew quickly, turning into a big farewell dance. As one player said, when the world ends, people just dance. Good on you, Blue Protocol community. Good on you. And now, in our last piece of news, I want to share because I think it's fun, and I just want to talk about it. Any anime fans out there? Have you all been watching Dragon Ball Daima? I have been waiting for the English dub, but before watching, I wanted to make sure I had the dub, because for you haters out there, don't come for me. I watched the show for the first time in dub, not subbed, so that's what I watched. The English dubbed Dragon Ball Daima are going to be released once a week, one episode a week, every Friday, only on Crunchyroll, and that started on January 10th, 2025. So I'm already behind, and I'm looking forward to catching up. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching Big News with Betty. Back to us, Marcus. Here I am.
You're back, Betty, and welcome. Because I can tell you, man, that hyper tube, we took it from an old bank.
Oh, yeah. That's
so
what it feels like.
That's
exactly
where that suction comes from. Mm-hmm. And I can tell you right now, man, it is a pretty intense thing.
It's like a rush through your whole body.
Yeah, but hey, you know, what we don't do in apparently John and Justin shit, we do really well, you know, for something else. But anyway, sorry, I got distracted. John, fix cameras, man. I can't do all this. So what we're going to do now is, because I'm sure y'all want to see it, we have an intense and amazing situation that we managed to capture on film. And that was when Johnny the Mouth Malone and the Big Mac Daddy Show ran off during last week's live show. They did this. And I couldn't be more proud and disappointed all at the same time. Look at this.
Let's watch it.
First of all, Johnny, don't blow that shit in my face.
Oh
okay?
my God! Shut the fuck up.
Second, got this coffee here for you.
You piece of shit. That is, you know how expensive these shoes are? They cost more than your entire. You know what? Since you're such a degenerate scum, how about you take this glue they sniff a lot and shove it?
Get your facts straight, Johnny. Us Albertans, we sniff gasoline, okay? You take that glue back to Hippy Dippyville in BC, okay? Why do I even have this bag? I don't need this for you. All I need are these, okay? I'm glad this kid decided to show
is that
up.
all you need? Besides, you know what? It's because of you Albertans. You guys are the reason why Canada stinks, because of you Albertans, okay? I wish you inbred hillbilly fucks didn't exist in the first place.
Yeah,
Yep.
You know what, buddy? You know what? You say we're hillbilly fucks, but guess what?
Yeah,
We're the
that's what I
backbone.
said.
The backbone of this country, just like I'm the backbone of the PGF.
Oh,
Okay?
you ain't no backbone of anything. You ain't the best at any of this shit. I'm the voice for the voiceless.
Yeah?
And in fact, you know what? I'm gonna beat you up with the only thing that you love.
Yeah, well, you guess what, Johnny? I'm glad this cameraman's here. I'm glad you got such a hard-on for Larry Geiger. So he sent the camera here to
Look
watch
at
me
this
beat
camera guy.
the fuck
You're
outta
gonna see
you.
a beating.
You want this? Come get
Let's
it,
do
baby.
it. Let's do it.
Oh!
Holy moly, man. That was the first time I saw that, Betty. I mean, that's a wild looking Tim Hortons for one. I didn't realize that they had electricity up there in Canada.
I heard it came recently. Yeah. So
Yeah.
got the neons and
They-
it looks good.
They keep talking about this new hotness called indoor heating. There's pretty literal people up there in Canada. You know, America's hat, you could say.
Next is plumbing, from what I hear.
Hey, good luck, Buttercups, because I can tell you, in the land of the free, home of the brave, the way we make gaming great again is by kicking ass and taking names and showing people exactly what to do by leading by example. It's easy to sit in a chat room and type your little typey bullshit. It's a lot harder to get out there and do it for real. And that is exactly what the Rootin, Tootin, Titan and his special guest have in store for us tonight during our Marvel Rivals Best of 5 Making Gaming Great Again challenge.
Beautiful
Rootin,
segue.
Tootin, Titan, tell the people what you've been up to.
Well, as everybody knows, Mark, the last couple months, I've been on the search for the greatest players I can find. And we've gotten that pretty narrowed down, all right? I'm actually going to be playing with one of those people today. We're going to go kick some ass and show these people what it's about. Try and maybe even get some more recruits, all right? So, I then went to a couple of these colleges, found, I'd say 10 in the total. That goes to show you how small and tight these rules are and have to be so we can get the greatest. And my tour, well, me and Nustin's tour can be successful, all right? And coming along with this tour is actually something we've been working on, something we've had in the mixer.
Oh,
And if you want
my.
to check it out, all right, eventually, in a couple weeks, if you go to the official PGF.com, you can get yourself some Making Great Gaming Great Again merch, okay?
Love to hear it.
It's going to
Oh,
be
my.
feet. And because I'm a pretty big guy, you know everyone will have a size, all right?
Got to fit the Titans, and we got to fit the fans.
Well, of course,
Exactly.
because in a world of many people,
Yep.
flexibility is key.
And I'm really looking forward to these shirts because I'm running out of blue ripped sleeve shirts.
Well, when you're as big as you are, Titan, it's hard to find blue ribbed shirts. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, plaid, spotted. They just look the best on me. Blue's my color.
Hey, it brings out your everything. Am I right? So, as we get ready, you do have a special surprise because you are not going in alone tonight. You are going in with the one, the only, the ButNustin. That's
Hell
right,
yeah.
my friends. We have the two Making Gaming Great Again.
You'll get it.
I'm trying real hard, Betty. The Making Gaming Great Again duos are going in to Marvel Rivals, and they are about to take the world by storm. So, Rootin, Tootin, Titan, get your ass into a game. Show the
Well,
people.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
Before,
Hold on, Marcus.
Before we get into a game, we got to make it official, all right?
Of course.
Nustin, you here? You here with me?
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm going to need you to do something for me. Go over to the tournament tab, okay?
All right.
Click on faction.
We're right there with them.
Yep. Top, yep. And then type in PGF S.
Oh. It's official.
It's official.
Just like us.
There we go. You see the Titan tots? Now request.
Hey.
A temporary Todd has joined, and the Rootin Titan loves to see it.
Just like that,
Hey.
the ButNustin is in with us. It's official. Let's load into a match.
I can tell you right now, I am so excited because we have two of our top competitors, two champions of the PGF, and two legends here tonight, and they are about to show you exactly what it means to dominate Marvel Rivals. So Rootin Titan, ButNustin, get your asses into that digital octagon and show this world and GPB exactly what it means to be the best, to be the greatest, and to be a professional gamer.
All you got to do is tune in about an hour and a half every Friday, and you'll eventually become one of the greatest.
Well, it's hard to be at the top because all you do is find yourself looking down. But here at the PGF, we're all the way at the top, and we're only halfway there. So as we look straight up at the tip of the world, we look down knowing that we've already made it there. Sorry, that one was stupid and got me.
I don't even know
I
what you're
think
going
I got
on
lost
about.
on the way to the
Yeah.
30 seconds before we attack, I haven't even chosen a character.
Oh my gosh,
go.
ButNustin
Oh, wow.
might be lonesome shaders. It definitely takes a little bit longer on the first one, but don't you worry, ButNustin, because we're gonna get you in there, and we are excited to actually know, Nustin, how's it feel knowing that this is your first time ever playing Marvel Rivals, and you have the reputation of the Making Gaming Great Again tour on your shoulders?
I'll tell you, the only reputation that I'm seeing right now is Marvel Rivals' terrible reputation of servers. What is this? This is insane. I've been on 99% for like 2 hours now.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, anyways, look, I'm just trying to help Root out here. You know, no one's really giving him a bow, and I figured I'd help him out because no one's really joining his team. You got to show everybody what the PGF is all about. But I can't do that when Marvel Rivals servers shittier than John's employment.
Well, hopefully Marvel Rivals has a little more accountability than John does, because every organization have a John, and I don't know. I do know it'll load. Maybe give it the old 3-click should do. But once you get in there, you will definitely be able to join the Rootin Titan and your team, who has already managed
finally.
to
Jesus.
capture
Oh, do we have some
the
gameplay?
point. All right, I do believe ButNustin is able to go in. He is actually going with the Invisible Woman, it
Sure
appears,
looks like
because
it. Yeah.
you know what they say about shaders. They
Another
always be
beautiful
loading.
example.
But-
Another beautiful example of Marvel's servers.
ButNustin, once you manage to unjiggle and unfuck these situations, domination is on the way, because we go back to the Rootin Titan. So Rootin Titan, you are out there as, what is his
Rocket
this guy?
Raccoon.
Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket,
Thank you very
yes,
much.
One of my favorites.
Always excelling, the Rootin Titan does, in a support role. What brings you to
Nustin.
Rocket
God, what the
Raccoon
hell?
today?
Well, I know Nustin's play style, and believe it or not, I had this odd feeling he was going to play. And I knew exactly that was going to be one soldier. And right now, my mind was Summer Civilian. But once those shaders get loaded, we're gonna get into this, okay?
Highly unlikely with how Marvel Rivals is already off to a track.
One thing I can tell you, Nustin, unfortunately, this is relatively common. A lot of times, once it unfucks itself, all these problems tend to go away.
Of course, Geiger has us playing something like this.
Well, for those...
Has he suggested a non-glitchy game?
Not yet, and I'll tell you, the day he does, I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. So we go back over to the Rootin Titan, who gets a quick kill with his...
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. The Rootin Titan.
Don't worry. I just don't want to... We're recapping the point.
Recap the point, and just like that, the temporary Titan Tots have managed to once again secure the point. So jumping back over to ButNustin, who still, unfortunately, has not had his character load in. That is
I could still shit on him. It doesn't matter.
Oh, if only they couldn't see him as much as you can't see yourself. Oh my gosh, ButNustin is managing though to absolutely take out try to take out the tank.
Hey, oh, not that
Oh
was him.
my
Was that
goodness.
Can't even tell if I'm getting hit or not.
Unfortunately, it's really hard to know what's going on when you can't see your character.
it? Maybe the jiggle will help it get reset.
Well, I can tell you right now, as we go back over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, ButNustin is doing an absolutely amazing job being the only person in Marvel Rivals to have to do it in first person.
Yep, that's tough. That's tough.
Well, you know, Dustin's playing the old if they can't see me, I can't see them, you know? Or is it the other way around? I don't know. But it's a strategy. I taught him. And it seems to be working. We're capping
Oh, I
the
think
point.
we're back. I think we're back, right? Just
Oh.
in time
Oh my
for us
gosh.
to
Hey,
lose.
all
I've got an angry
right.
Wolverine on me.
So unfortunately,
Here we go.
those shader compilers, all right, ButNustin, who is ready to drop some damage and now has unlimited ammo.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Hurt.
Armed and dangerous, of course.
Oh.
But unfortunately, taken out. All right, ButNustin finally in the game. Jumping back over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, who has switched up to Magneto.
Oh, look at this. Now that I can actually see, we're starting to come back. Coincidence?
Imagine that. I love to hear it.
When a gamer has all the tools at their disposal, greatness happens. Now, as much as fuckery may have lost the PGF that first round, I have total and complete confidence that ButNustin and the Rootin' Tootin' Titan are going to come back at Warrior Falls and show the people exactly how it's done.
Well, Mark, we got 88% capped on that point with 5 people.
That's a really
Imagine
good
what
point.
we're going to do with 6.
That is a really good point. And as we take a minute to say hello to old Grub Live, TV Grub Live, we say thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And we are collectively the Professional Gamers Federation. And it is time to kick some ass and take some names during this Marvel Rivals match. Sorry, sometimes I get stuck in my own brain a little bit. You know what I mean? You ever started a sentence and not really known where you were going to go with it?
Hey, watch this.
Oh my gosh, as we see the Rootin' Tootin' Titan has upgraded.
Now they can't get out.
As I'm still not loaded in.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Marvel Rivals. I was told that this should be fixed after the first time. Can we get our shit together? Did they hire John?
Unfortunately, Nustin.
Oh, I'm back, but now
Hey.
I can't see my guy anymore. This is gonna
Alrighty.
be great. This is gonna be great.
Overcome and
Oh,
adapt
no.
is what we do best. And the ButNustin is now getting a little bit of a feel on what it means to have to deal with some bullshit. So jumping back over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, who is up.
Kind of. Woo! Wow.
It's all right, boys, because it's not
Just wanted
over
to do a little funny, okay?
until
It
it's
wasn't-
over. And this
wasn't
ain't
my
over
first-
It
till
wasn't
the.
even funny the first time.
Well, ButNustin, unfortunately, still invisible to himself. You know, Nustin, we could try adjusting some settings. That might help if we tick these sons of bitches down a little bit. But you know what? Godspeed to you, because I know if anybody can overcome this, it's going to be you. There we go!
Wow.
We got
Wow.
ButNustin loaded into the game, and it is an absolute beautiful
And
thing.
it's on. Let's go.
So as ButNustin focuses on the DPS and the healers, we see that it is time to absolutely dominate,
Fantastic.
which ButNustin is going to do
Light work.
better than anybody else. So as we jump
See,
over.
now that I can see my guy, I can see the opponent. Look at what happens.
Well, as you
Hey,
can
Dustin, let's
see,
go over here with this Rocket Raccoon. It's both their healers.
when it is a fair situation, ButNustin still gets taken out by Moon Knight, just like the rest of us.
Well, they
I'm
buffed
still
his
trying to
ult
learn
and
what
made
the
it.
hell these ults are.
Oh, let me tell you, ButNustin, the ults are absolutely insane. And they made the strong ones stronger and the weak ones even more pointless.
Huh. What choice?
I can't. I love the Marvel Rivals devs. They're doing nothing but great work.
Absolutely true.
But I read in the patch notes they expanded Moon Knight's ultimate. They made it a bigger range, and I've seen more 5 and 6Ks in the last month than I did all of season 1.
Sorry to itch. An absolute amazing showing from ButNustin, who is somehow managing on his first time around to survive a clearly professional Wolverine. ButNustin, that was a truly impressive ability that you just showed to stay alive right there.
Yeah, I would have had him if he didn't just keep spamming the same move over and over again. This is what I don't really like about these kind of games. Character-based, it's not really about, like, the individual player, you know? I figured I'd give Root a chance, but, you know, it's hard when you got guys who know the game and know how to cheese it.
Amen to that, and ultimately it's what sets you all apart from the rest of the world is an ability to adapt, overcome, and possibly change. Oh, just like that, he once again manages to get a kill. ButNustin, even though up against the wall, is doing everything he can to still dominate and take over. Jumping over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, who's Magneto. So, Rootin' Tootin' Titan, what do you think is the contributing factor right now to the other team's thin lead over y'all?
I think it's the inability for our healers to stay alive.
Ooh, that'd be a tough
I would
one.
also count it to my inability to load in for half of the game.
Let's not take away from the fact that Nustin was invisible for more than he was visible, and he's playing Winter Soldier. So
That's a really good point, because I can tell you, man, this game's hard enough to understand what's going on when you can see your own character, let alone when you can't. But we continue on because ButNustin might adjust a few settings so that he can get his a better experience, you could say, because I can tell you, when it comes to Marvel Rivals, it is quick. Ain't that right, Betty?
It is. There's a lot happening on the screen. You got to pay attention to everything. There's a lot happening.
Oh, man, I tell you, between the, 8? How many different characters were there at launch? Like 18 or something? A truly impressive amount of different characters
Quite a cast.
in different combinations. And ultimately, it all comes down to what is your play style and what works best and how well you can adapt. So ButNustin, never be scared to switch it up and possibly try another character. And Rootin' Tootin' Titan, as our Marvel Rivals expert, feel free to give ButNustin a little bit of advice on how to deal with this unfortunately laggy and honestly kind of a bullshit situation, John. I don't know why, John. I just know it's his fault. I don't know.
It's always John. It's always John's fault.
I don't know how, but it's his fault. I know it is.
we'll figure it out.
We have
Just to correct you real quick, Mark, 32
Oh my
my.
goodness.
released.
Wow.
Double. All right. 32 unique characters from different Marvel comic books. I don't know if franchise is the right word. But
From the Marvel
in this
universe.
most recent update, yeah, this most recent Battle Pass update after Season 0, we got the lovely Invisible Woman here. So she's got some pretty cool skins, all right? I wouldn't point out one specifically, but they're all pretty
Oh my.
neat.
I mean, a lot of detail.
A lot. It's just like prime Fortnite when they had jiggle physics.
Yeah,
you know?
like, clearly a very big budget they
Catches
put
your
into
eye.
the artist,
big butt shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, if anything's going to make gaming great again, it's a nice big budget like the Invisible Woman has. So as we load up our next match, we got 4 left. And let's hear what the Rootin' Tootin' Titan and ButNustin, what are your guys' strategy going to be going in for this next one?
Try to load in. I feel
I
like,
like
as long as I can load in from the jump, if Marvel Rivals can like figure their shit out, I think we'll be all right.
Well, alrighty.
I think it's a great place
the-
to start. Absolutely.
I'm with Betty on this one. We got that first game out of the way. Are you in? Are you in?
Nope.
Unfortunately, ButNustin.
I think we all know the answer to that.
Gentlemen,
You didn't even go through the queue.
he didn't even go through the queue.
No.
We
But you're in the
may
game.
get.
It says ButNustin.
I'm not in it. I'm still
oh, there
loading
he
in.
goes.
I'm still.
Alrighty,
There's
wow.
my teammate right there.
You know, we may have to ship some of that PGF RAM off to old ButNustin.
To Marvel.
Yeah.
We got to ship it up to Marvel. This is the only game I didn't have a problem with GTA.
That's actually a really good point. ButNustin often running smooth as a baby stuckus. ButNustin, God bless you and in your future. But we're going to jump over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, who once again finds himself as Rocket Raccoon, the backbone of the team.
As
You
always.
know, Marvel Rivals, I think, obviously sensed that this fantastic team up was happening today, and instead of giving us
They
a
had
fair
to nerf
chance,
it. They had to nerf it.
exactly. We played a couple games before this, and I think they saw and were just like, "Wow, that Titan Tots team needs a nerf." And we do about 30% less damage and 20% less healing, but we're still on it.
You know,
alright?
ultimately, we do whatever it takes to survive, and that includes waiting way longer than you should to load in. But Nustin ain't over until it's over. Let's see how this all works out.
You know, they're
Somebody-
a powerful.
Can we play the Jeopardy theme without getting DMCA'd?
You know, because do would be very
Yeah.
appropriate right now. Honestly, a part of me just wants to put the hold please tone. Poor old ButNustin. I don't know if anybody remembers. There used to be this thing called hold.
Hold, yep.
Yeah.
Familiar with that one. The
Yeah.
music and all.
No, it was just this monotone
No, it wasn't
single
music.
note. It wasn't music.
That was not music. If I remember it, it was not music. That did not sound like music. It sounded like a robot meeting R. Kelly for the first time.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Spelled the same. Yes.
Shit.
There's
Man, Rocket
99
is such a fun
cents.
character.
All right, maybe ButNustin has loaded in, and he definitely has not. So we're
No, I have not.
ultimately what turned into an attempt to help the Rootin' Tootin' Titan has turned into a permanent handicap. That the current team is honestly overcoming quite strong.
Let's just boop.
It shows what can
And then let's
happen
just boop.
with a strong and powerful team. ButNustin, what we will do after this one is try to do a settings adjustment and then a restart. And then if that doesn't work, we may modify the terms of this. But until then, this is the kind of stuff that only happens during a live show. And you can only see this kind of live show at the Professional Gamers Federation.
Yeah, do you not love a good challenge?
Well,
A
if
little
we do
5v6.
anything, we make it harder.
Hey, that's what she said.
Hey, and she was smiling while she said it. So as the Rootin' Tootin' Titan continues to keep his team alive, shooting out those little healing orbs,
Oh, finally.
And then-
Oh,
Jesus.
wow.
disconnected from the game. Let's go ahead and get that game restarted, Nustin.
And
After we
Nustin's in the game. That was a teammate.
I just got
believe it or
in.
not.
So Nustin just got in while another teammate just gets
Left.
out.
Oh,
It makes sense, doesn't it?
It sure does, because it ain't over until the fat lady sings, and the invisible woman is looking tight.
that powerful MGGA duo nerf we were talking about earlier.
Absolutely, because even when ButNustin gets in, he
Oh, wow.
still
Still
managed.
lagging, yeah.
All right, ButNustin looking to see what he wants to do, and good luck to you, ButNustin.
Moving through molasses over there.
Yeah, at 3 frames a second, poor ButNustin is doing everything he can to overcome this, but will he be able to? And will the Rootin' Tootin' Titan be able to continue to hold back this team while ButNustin tries to figure his shit out? This I'll tell you right now.
What am I stuck on?
These are the questions.
These are the questions that can only be answered here. The
Black Widow
PGF.
died.
Oh no, ButNustin.
Oof.
He's gonna be here eventually, and when he does, you'll see that this point is waiting
Rocket's
for
dead.
him.
Exactly right.
Well, I can tell you right now, ButNustin
I've got
is
you, Nustin.
moving at the speed of
Oh,
smell.
Jesus.
I'm not sure if that's him or us. Nustin, on your game, are you only going at about 1 frame a second?
You're crawling.
It's a little bit of 1 frame, occasionally 2.
We might
If I'm lucky, I could get it up to 3.
Okay, during your next Death, please reshare your game screen. We are going to make it through this, people, because if there's anything we do good, it is overcome bullshit at the PGF. Because I'll tell you, man, when you're reinventing technology and not reinventing, literally inventing ways
Oh no, pure
of
chaos!
entertainment. Oh, Rootin Titan knows what that means because he got away and is managing to take out magic.
Come here, you stinky.
As we jump
Oh,
over
I
to
can't say that on here.
to the
Oh,
as we make sure that the world is a beautiful place full of happiness and joy. I have to do this real quick.
Oh, and look at that Moon Knight ult. Isn't that just beautiful?
I
There you
don't
go.
even know if mine hit.
3K.
greater
An
and
unbelievable
expand.
showing from an
Beautiful.
unbelievable group of gamers. Right now, the fact that ButNustin is still managing to get
And
kills
just like that.
the way he
Look,
is.
show it. Switch it. Show it.
It shows the skill.
Just like that, we did get a dub, and now I can
Yeah.
go back because there we go. Okay, as you can
That's
see, even when faced with the utmost amount of adversity, the Rootin Titan and ButNustin manages to pull a victory out of the defeat. I don't know. It
Out of the abyss.
out of the
as-
abyss.
Yep. They
And
did a
Rootin
fantastic job.
Titan, man, as ButNustin restarts and resets, I can tell you right now, that has been a truly amazing showing so far. We had a earlier defeat. Well, first time you guys ever played together and a lot of bullshit. But ultimately, y'all rallied and came back even stronger for the second round. How does it feel knowing you're going back into the third? And ultimately, who the hell knows what is gonna work?
It feels great, honestly. I know, even with the previous beef that has been squashed, me and Nustin on this tour, I know he's got the skill. All right, there's a reason we're trying to make gaming great again. Okay, and don't get that confused with the other acronym. But anyways, we're making it great. Nustin's got the skill. This next round, I think you need to send Terry down to that PC and let him look at it because something's happening, whether it's the game or internal.
Yeah, we need to get our tech team out there to try and see what we can fix. And you know, I think
Exactly.
it's a really good opportunity for you two to come together and really keep that beef squashed.
Yes.
Well,
we've been,
go ahead, Titan.
we've been separated, basically going on this tour, different areas, trying to get as many recruits as we can. And so it's good to come together, be able to talk to each other about it. And ultimately, what this tour is about is to have fun on the game and make a community of great people. And me and Nustin are doing just that.
Well, I can tell you, a beautiful sentiment because in the worlds of frustration, I feel like ButNustin is feeling it. And as he's going to go into this next match, I got to ask him, ButNustin, how do you feel knowing that you are facing such unbelievable odds in this uphill battle during your first Marvel Rivals experience?
Listen. I'm all for adversity, right? I'm a champion in more than one way. All right, let's get that right. Marvel Rivals, I'm a champion in more than one way. This is absolutely unacceptable. We're trying to perform at the highest level, and they can't even give us some good servers. I agree with Root. The whole point of the Make Gaming Great Again tour is that we're supposed to have fun, and I can't have fun if I can't even load into the game. This is ridiculous. I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. This is.
No, Nustin, we still need
boy.
you for the tour.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, a simple technical difficulty that we overcome on the regular has unfortunately led to some absolute fuckery.
well, and I think I
Rootin'
heard some
Tootin'
audio
Titan.
distortion. Titan, are you still here?
Yeah, hello? Can you hear me?
So we can hear him, but unfortunately he did just lose his teammate. So Titan, we're going to go down to you in just a second once I get
Yeah,
this.
Right.
I'm waving. Can you? Is it?
Oh,
Hello?
There, all right, we're about to get
Okay.
you squared like a hamburger that was left in a bag too long.
ooh.
I know. Don't ever eat
Those
the
are the
square.
best. Those
Well-
are the best ones. Have you ever had Wendy's?
To get
They
this,
don't cut corners.
They sure don't. And that's because it's a lot more efficient. So, Rootin' Tootin' Titan, man. I mean, obviously, you went into this thinking that you were going to have a partner and an amazing partner in the form of ButNustin, and, well, that's no longer the case.
Yeah, I'm a little heartbroken, if you say. I'm a little disappointed. I was super excited for this last week. We were supposed to have someone on. We had some scheduling issues. This week, I have Nustin on, and he's partially in the game and half invisible. I don't know how they somehow managed to make Winter Soldier and Invisible Woman one character and somehow make her worse. But anyways, it was great games. I wish he was still here. But we got to continue on, you know.
Well, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. And like I said earlier, the Invisible Woman, she has not been missing her Taibo sessions. So ultimately, Rootin' Tootin' Titan, even though the ButNustin has walked away and left you alone, it ain't over because you got 3 more games to show the world how the PGFs makes gaming great. Are you geared up and ready for this colossal challenge that you have ahead of you?
It's the normal, honestly. I'm ready, but this is the perfect opportunity to say, you know, I had a teammate. I thought I had a teammate, but once again, if you're interested and you think you have the skills, just DM us on Twitter or X at official PGF and say, hey, I want to be a part of the Titan Tots, and we'll get you an interview and a tryout, whatever you need, and maybe you can be a part of this amazing team and this tour that we're doing. You might even get to go to some of these schools with me in different states, all right? But let's queue up.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if you think you got what it takes to be a Titan Tot, you heard him, and you better listen because 6'5" Rootin' Tootin' Titan is here to take the world by storm, and where he's doing it through Marvel Rivals. So as it is time to once again have the Rootin' Tootin' Titan show everybody how it's done, let's get down to the digital octagon and get excited.
I'm gonna do what I do best, Mark, and I'm gonna fill. Okay, that basically means I'm gonna sit here, see what the team picks, and see what we need. All right.
Beautiful stuff.
So right now, we've got 3 DPS and a healer. Looks like. Oh, thought our Iron Fist might switch off, but it's a very dive backline team so far. So normally I would play Magneto as a tank. Venom's a great dive tank, but I am gonna go with who I've been playing.
Oh
We need
man,
a healer.
Strong character.
strong character for a strong gamer. The Rootin' Tootin' Titan is ready to heal and ready to support. And it is time to get into the Marvel Rivals world and see what it looks like. So Rootin' Tootin' Titan finds himself on the, I do believe, the defending side on this round, where he must prevent the statue of Bast from returning to its place. It makes you wonder,
Yes.
why did it leave in the first place?
Got stolen.
Well, that's just rude.
I know. And so now he's stepping up with his team and trying to get that back to where it's supposed to be.
Well, that is just damn near poetic.
Very tight.
Oh,
It's very,
all right.
very Titan indeed.
Oh, you know what else? Well, no.
What was that, Titan?
I'm just saying.
Being a frontline
that this
healer like
choke-
usual.
Well, I'm a battle healer, all right? If you ever played Overwatch, you know what a battle mercy is, and that was honestly the best tactic back in the day.
Well, for those who don't know, because I obviously do, but I want you to help everyone else who doesn't know what is a battle healer and what is the main difference between the two.
Well, it honestly started off as a term for somebody who it was a troll necessarily. You know, most healers, they heal. They don't do much damage, but they do great healing. Well, a battle healer is someone who may or may not have been forced to play healer, but doesn't want to.
Oh.
And
Okay.
they then, instead of doing that, they pull out their pistol, which does 1 tick of damage. Oh no, Psylocke. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
We have a Psylocke who has managed to get into the back line of the Rootin' Tootin' Titans team. And it's hard to talk while you got a Psylocke climbing up your cheeks.
I'm not sure what to do here, Mark. It's 4 DPS and 2 healers.
Well, one of the best things you can do is pray. Because ultimately, when it comes to Marvel Rivals, you are at the behest of your teammates. And it does seem like, honestly, your team needs a leader. So maybe a solid tank switch would help give your team a little bit more of a chance in hell.
Especially since they
That's
don't
kind
have
of what
one.
I'm thinking, but then I look and I realize we're only going to have 1 healer, and she honestly can't heal anybody herself, like everybody.
You never know.
Hey, maybe you changing. will
Yeah,
inspire
maybe
someone else.
maybe having a nice tank to heal exclusively would give her a little bit of a motivation.
Yeah, that's right.
That is a great idea. I got my ult.
Absolutely.
Good.
I'm going to use it. Let's keep seeing how this goes. All right, the Invisible Woman just used her giant shield, which is pretty scary.
Oh my goodness, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan drops his ultimate, which is a buff, of course.
Well, there's nobody there.
And,
me and Black Panther are just going to maybe sit back here.
Well, as you can see, with no front line, the Titan Tots are having a hard time keeping the pressure on. The Rootin' Tootin' Titans managing to stay alive and actually doing a good amount of healing. Excuse me, great amount of healing for his team, while still putting damage and pressure on the enemies. Ultimately,
Well, I'm still trying to improve my skills as a Rocket Raccoon. He gets a lot of hate in the community for just his, I would say, not enormous amounts of heals at one time. But it's unique.
Interesting.
He's small, right? As you can tell, I'm no taller than a nutcracker.
very small hitbox.
Tiny hitbox, which is exactly why they then gave him a bunch of movement abilities. Alright, so I've got a jetpack, gets me up super high, and I can float or hover, whatever you want to call it.
A Namor.
And I can wall climb.
Wow. So Rocket Raccoon's ability to get in and out, heal, deal damage, and honestly just be a hard target to hit. I mean, what are the drawbacks of this ferocious furry over here?
Well, as you can see, people hate Rocket Raccoon.
So a
They-
target
they-
on your front and back is definitely one of your biggest issues.
Yeah, I could be playing Galactic or whatever bro's name is, and I'd still be the biggest target on the team. But that honestly just, it's not only Rocket. It's a show of skill in the sense that they know if I'm dead, the team cannot hold itself up.
They go for the most powerful so that they can
Absolutely.
advance forward. Absolutely. Yep.
Taking out the most important part of the team is arguably one of the most important aspects you can do.
And that's no shade to the team at all. It's just
Oh, an attempt
in
was
a team
made.
shooter. Yeah, I did not stop it from reaching, but honestly, I was the bad guy in that scenario. I wanted them to reach it. Let's give a little good GG.
I thought you were going to hit him with the QQ.
QQ.
Well, that, of course, being the old
better
Portuguese
tell them
phrase,
so they know.
QQ, which
QQ.
means like,
QQ, yeah. I've
yeah,
heard that
QQ,
before.
yeah. I mean, come on, Betty. Get with the times over here.
QQ.
QQ to you, too. See, because it
This
rhymes.
is the stuff you need to know.
You know, QQ Kachu is, I believe,
Oh, is that
where
the
that
long-
song actually came from.
Got it.
QQ Kachu.
I know that one.
Yeah, so it's been around, I feel like, long enough that you should know. But hey, call me educated,
Take
call
a
me
look
worldly.
at these team names.
Gay Men Kissing 6 is the first one that I saw.
Me
and I
too.
can tell you, two Groots bumping uglies would be one of the thorniest things I think anyone's ever seen.
Wow.
You want to talk about an old rocking chair creaking? I mean,
Now that's a visual.
I am Groot indeed.
All right, we need something here.
What we need is once again the Rootin Titan going into Marvel Rivals and showing the world exactly how it is done. Because whether you win or whether you lose, the Make Gaming Great Again Tour is all about how you play. Because you can have fun no matter what. And oh no, it looks like the Rootin Titan has lost his furry friend.
But he gained a new one with this Jeff the Land Shark skin.
Well, Jeff may be adorable to some, but he's kind of like an Ewok to others. An abomination to the franchise.
Wow.
I have a
Same
good
idea as
feeling
Rocket.
about this team, Titan. Because as you can see, not only are they sticking together, they're already doing the shortcuts. And that Groot, that wasn't very nice, but oh my. As the Rootin Titan team loses a quick 2 because everybody loves to get in front of the tanks. For some reason, the Titan finds himself alone on the point. Doesn't matter because domination and a Psylocke has found its way to the Rootin Titan. We see the Incredible Hulk going in alone. No heals and a blocked sight line left him turning into Bruce way sooner than he ever expected. And just like that, the other team is making really bad decisions.
Fantastic movement.
Well, you know me, I love this team up ability between usually Rocket and Jeff, but right now it is the one and only Groot and Jeff. And you know, me and Gaiman Kissing 6, we just have some chemistry.
Well, as you can see, well, I imagine you would have to, or it would just be an uncomfortable situation.
It would. It's consensual at least.
Well, hot damn, it better be. This is a TV 14 game. Anyway, moving on, the Rootin Titan and his team is easily holding on to this point as the other team attempts to regroup. The Incredible Hulk is showing his nipples to the Rootin Titan, and nobody gives a damn. Because as he pushes himself in, he finds himself once again blocked from his healers, who are not doing anything to protect the tank. Compared to the Rootin Titan, who has not let his Groot even get down to half HP yet. This has been an amazing showing.
That's
And look, they got an enemy Jeff over there who thinks he can try and rival me.
I mean, the synergy of gay men kissing cannot be beat.
Gay men kissing in the PGF, there's something there, you know.
What a sentence to be taken out of context.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either, because giggles aside, the Rootin Titan and Groot are now swallowed up.
Give me them.
Gay men kissing has been sucked into the Rootin Titan.
Boop.
And before he could even get the triple kill, they take the frozen airfield for a quick Rootin Titan victory.
Wow.
A round win. Congratulations, Titan.
Exactly right there was what I was talking about, Marcus. Did you?
Oh my goodness.
Are you? Did that honestly just happen?
I can't believe.
Okay, anyways.
Not only did that good-for-nothing son of a bitch take Rocket Raccoon when he hasn't even done an ounce of what the Rootin Titan was, he jumped on gay men kissing without even asking for permission.
Thumbs down.
This
is an atrocity of gaming.
Yeah, he's not getting a thumbs up.
Absolutely
This is what the
not.
tour is all about. This is my gay men kissing. Okay? This isn't gobble.
There you go, and much like the sleaze that he is, he got what he wanted from the gay men kissing and moved on to the next.
Unbelievable.
He didn't even give him a chance.
Unbelievable. What a self-gratifying raccoon, I'll tell you what.
PGF.
I'm putting myself in the front line.
As any
and
Groot
all
would.
Rocket can do is sit back and think he's better than me.
How dare he?
As you
there
can
might
see,
be someone behind us. Oh,
this
no.
Groot and Jeff the Shark combo of gay men kissing in the Rootin' Tootin' Titan is absolutely unstoppable.
They're coming for you.
Until they are stopped. The ultimate focus and force of the other team, realizing how powerful the Rootin' Tootin' Titan and gay men kissing are. They just had to stop him at all
Together
costs.
we're like a power couple, you know?
That's right. That's right. GMK and PGF.
Absolutely. GMK.
We're
good
going to
for
get
it.
in here,
That was good.
heal the teammates. But we
Absolutely.
survived. Me and Game and Kissing lasted a while in there alone.
Well, in 2025, you can clearly see there's a much clearer acceptance for gay men kissing than there ever has been before. And that does not
Game
stop.
and Kissing 6.
Oh, of course, the sixth
Yeah.
iteration. As we have a little bit of chaos, the Scarlet Witch manages to get a lucky kill, which they always do. It's really easy just to scream and get what you want, isn't it, Scarlet? But unfortunately,
ladies, no.
the bastard daughter of Magneto doesn't make you any cooler.
Lord.
And Magneto's significantly better than Scarlet Witch.
Absolutely.
Give us this point, Jeff. Get off. You're not as good as me in Game and Kissing. All right. This right here.
What
Man,
just
I
happened?
can't-
Oh, false Jeff, of course.
False Jeff.
False Jeff.
Yes. Someone who thinks he's as good as me. Do you see this strat right here? This is one of my favorite things to do as Groot.
I would
All you
definitely
do-
recommend throwing a compliment to this Groot and seeing if he may have the chops of a professional gamer.
Upvote all day.
Gay men kissing.
6.
You.
Oh, yeah. Hold up.
You got it.
6.
Gay men kissing 6.
You are the best.
Nice.
Yes.
Exclamation. Oh, no exclamation for it. For our gay men
Watch. You gotta
kissing.
give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
The Rootin'
There it
Tootin'
is.
Titan
There it
can
is.
manage to get his teammates not only alive,
Wow.
he encourages them while he's doing it. Absolutely amazing. Oh no, knocked off of the gay men kissing.
Uh-oh. I don't know about this one,
If
Mark.
Groot would have managed to throw down a wall, he could have saved.
Would have been nice.
Much like any compliment getting to his head, he unfortunately let the Rootin' Tootin' Titans compliment distract him from what he should have done.
Yep.
But that's all right.
Aw.
Their first
Thank you.
death is not tarnishing their powerful relationship because
Tell them we are a power couple.
right now, the power couple of the year, the power couple of the PGF, is pushing in hard to try to capture the point. An ultimate from somebody.
That was Star-Lord.
Star-Lord, thank you, manages to apply a little bit of pressure. But right now, as you can see, the Groot knows exactly what is up. And unfortunately,
Yeah, come here. You can't go invisible.
Psylocke tried to get away, but was unable to get far enough away.
What the?
What an amazing feat by that Psylocke, who manages to escape certain death, only to
coming after
be
me?
killed very quickly. But you got to give credit where credit is due. That was an impressive escape by
I honestly did not know she could do that.
Psylocke. I did not either.
You learned something new, and that's what I like about this game. With so many characters, even with hours on each of them, there's still new tech that you can find.
What a waste of an ultimate, as
the
that
same
cloak and dagger puts the majority of her damage ooze in the hallway. If the Rootin' Tootin' Titans team manages to withstand this last push, they can basically put this victory right into the win column. Will they manage to hold off this team during this overtime? We will only find out by watching.
Oh, that's the enemy Storm. I
Oh
could
my
not
gosh,
tell.
a well-timed ultimate by Storm led to a lucky kill.
Oh, it's close. Oh, it's quite close.
If they manage to get back in,
No, Game and Kissing was almost there.
Gay Man
He was
Kissing
almost
was
there.
pushing in hard, but unfortunately they did
came out
manage.
soft.
It was not enough to make it happen. So the Rootin' Tootin' Titan is going into the third round.
1-1.
And I can tell you right now, I feel good about their chances.
Well, you always know I perform my best in the third round.
Well, absolutely, because when the pressure is on, the 6'5" monolith of the PGF stands tall and bears all on his massive shoulders, not as in bearing all in the traditional sense of being exposed.
Oh.
Great commentary. Great commentary.
Yeah, well, you know what they say when it comes to getting
No, I
tired.
don't.
It happens.
I got something.
Betty chiming in like an angel savior.
Any thoughts on their power couple name?
This is called a question that just puts more onus on me. But I will.
No, I have an answer.
Oh, so Betty, did you come up with a name?
Well, I think that's what she's trying to tell you.
I can't wait to hear it.
Gay Titan.
Gay Titan. Wow.
Oh, this is the Gay Titan. Yes.
I think there might be a little too many implications for that name.
Well,
You
you know, I
take the
think the only way to. Oh, don't worry. I'm
Oh
back.
my, a quick revive after a quick death. The Rootin' Tootin' Titan is managing to get back to his gay men kissing and
This is
keeping him
my-
alive as he mounts the gay men kissing. They reclaim the point, and just like that,
Wow.
we are seeing an amazing showing. Pressure is on, but the Rootin' Tootin' Titan manages to pop an ultimate, which sucks up absolutely nobody.
Yeah.
And that's okay, because in the world of chaos, let freedom ring.
I think the only thing that can make this this team name of Gay Men Kissing or Gay Titan would be the Bouncing Gay Titan. How about that?
You know,
How's that
that's one of the
sound?
most intimidating and horrifying experience or visuals I think I have ever done or heard
like it.
of. So, Rootin' Tootin' Titan, as we move on from this joke, I gotta ask you, how do you feel? It looks like the other team has adjusted their team composition, and they are putting up a little bit more of a fight. How's it going down there?
Well, you're saying they're putting up more of a fight, but honestly, I think
I did just
I think it's
realize.
going.
Yeah, you guys have the point. My
Well,
apologies.
it was a tight
we actually just
situation.
capped the point.
Absolutely.
They used all those ults and still couldn't get on the point. Isn't that just a showing of
Larry, this is why I need
skill?
to sleep, because this is the commentary you get when you don't let me sleep, Larry, okay? Yeah,
They-
fill it up to the
they
top,
even-
John. No ice.
They even came in with a false Groot to try and compete. You can't believe it.
You know, people think Jeff is all just, you know, oranges and peaches, apples and bananas, but in the long run, he's more than that. He's a symbol of everybody's inner self and how quickly things can change.
Absolutely true, because as the Rootin' Tootin' Titan drops the philosophy and falls back to his team, he gets back, and as you can see, it's a lot better to stay alive than it is to just sit in the point and die.
Stop taking damage.
Yeah, that storm really just taking all the damage instead of falling back. But as you can see, the team has regrouped and they are making a point to head back to the objective. A Groot
Wow, isn't
ultimate.
this lovely?
Ouchie pouchy. A Groot ultimate
I'm
led to a
back,
quick
baby.
revive. And the Rootin' Tootin' Titan is back. And he manages to swoop up 3 of the enemies. And he is headed for the edge where they are now dead. And I love to see it with a quick double as the Psylocke once again managed to stay alive and avoid damage. Talk about needing to see the sunlight.
Right. I'm hoping here. Oh, I think he's coming back for me. Let's go.
That Groot knows
Yes. Now
exactly
that's
what
a
it's going to
teammate right
take
there.
to get the job done, and that is a Rootin' Tootin' Titan on the shoulders of gay men kissing. And I can tell you, this is a beautiful sight, because it is not over until it is over.
As of right now, I think, honestly, the problem is, I don't know if you saw him, but if you look at this rocket, he looks absolutely mortified as to what me and Groot are doing here. He looks like he wishes he was here,
You know, because
and he might be a little jealous.
nobody knows interesting love triangles like you, Root.
You don't gotta, okay.
Hey,
Not
it's,
fun.
you know what
From
they
that
say,
reference.
right? That, Betty, it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all, right?
That is what they say.
Sometimes.
I think that's the
right?
person who didn't have to lose that love says.
Yeah, it's a love song. It's not an unloved song. So,
You know, I can
So
tell you, of
heading
all the
back
things
into
that
the
it
action.
is, I don't know, but what I'm seeing right now is the Rootin' Tootin' Titans team has managed once again to capture the objective, and they are locked in like you couldn't imagine. Groot is doing an amazing job holding off the enemy team with his walls. Wow, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan keeps that Groot alive. Will they be able to tie it up and take the victory? People need to remember
oh,
to
look at these ults.
the ultimates are on the field right now, and the Rootin' Tootin' Titan is keeping his team alive while they hold off and earn these points during the last push. The Rootin'
Oh,
Tootin'
they all
Titan
just ran away
manages
again.
to prematurely blow his ultimate load, you could say.
Wow.
It is now in overtime with a 99 to 99% tie.
Oh, my.
Will the Rootin' Tootin' Titans team be able to hold this objective, kill the other team, and capture this victory in this overtime?
Down to
As
the
long as I keep
wire.
our Groot alive, I think that we win this.
This Groot is
All right?
pure
exactly
fire.
What I'm doing.
And the combination of the Rootin' Tootin' Titan and Game Men Kissing
Just
is
like
being
that.
effective. And just like that, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan manages to secure victory and domination. Rootin' Tootin' Titan, how does it feel knowing that you're finally getting to show off your true Marvel Rivals skill set?
Well, if I could rank that match on the boom meter out of 5, it'd get 5 big booms, Mark. All right.
Boom, 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 boom. That's 5.
Thank you.
That
Thank
is
you.
fine.
Absolutely, Rootin' Tootin' Titan. That was unbelievable. And I can tell you, as much he's sleeping. As much as we want to watch this domination continue, we have reached the time that breaks everybody's heart. Because when you want to leave, you want to make sure you leave on top. And we want to leave you wanting more. Because here at the Professional Gamers Federation, we get together every Friday, 6-ish o'clock MST, where we bring you the best professional gamers from around the globe. The most relevant gaming news from our very own Big News with Betty. And of course, the most unpredictable, the most amazing, and the most unbelievable. I said it twice. Man, I'm a little tired. Sorry. But I can tell you, there is no show like the Professional Gamers Federation Friday Night Fights. And you can see it here wherever your streaming is seen. So join us every single week while you do what we do best. Consume entertainment. I don't know. Help me, Betty. Somebody else say something. Because we have a beautiful raid coming at you. And we have never been more excited. Because this is the very... Don't take the sleeping guy. You know, he's excited too. You just would never know it. Right? But we have a raid. And when you get raided by the Professional Gamers Federation, it's a raid you'll never forget. So, Betty, who is the lucky winner of the PGF Friday Night Raid?
We have a fantastic raid on Twitch going over to Akira541, who is playing Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. So we're all going to jump into Twitch. I thought we were doing kick. My bad.
Some technical difficulties on...
Hey, it is what it is, man. When your barrel's full of oil, the outside might get slippery, right? That's right.
That's
Hey,
right.
all right. So to all of you amazing people, I want to say thank you to all of the professional gamers. Thank you for being you. To all of you amazing fans, thank you for being here. And from all of us at the PGF, we will see you on the next Friday Night Fights. Do I need to do anything for this, or are we ready?
I think we're ready.
Let's do it. So, hey, much love, and I got to get out of here before I lose my mind. See ya.
Champions play. The threat of the game is here to stay. Clash of the Titans still on display. Holding the best chance seems the day. Flag in precise.